Deep inside the emerald canopy of the financial forest lives DrMonkeyMan. The financial forest is an isolated, high-tech jungle ecosystem where animal inventors test economic theories. DrMonkeyMan is a brilliant engineer, famous for building complex gadgets like banana-powered drones and solar tree chargers right out of his moss-covered laboratory. Once a month, his phone pings with a massive salary deposit. He immediately throws his hat into the air, celebrates the influx of cash, and starts a massive spending spree, upgrading his lab equipment and ordering the latest tech across the jungle. But by the third week of the month, the euphoria evaporates. His inbox fills with payment reminders for his coconut internet bills, rent, and countless online orders. Despite a massive influx of cash just days prior, his account balance always hits zero. He generates massive revenue, yet retains absolutely none of it. Earning a high income does not equal building wealth if a repeating behavioral cycle drains your accounts completely every 30 days. His specific situation is incredibly common. Most working professionals find themselves trapped in this exact same loop, watching a high salary disappear by the end of the month. This happens because of lifestyle creep. Lifestyle creep is a behavioral finance term describing how discretionary consumption naturally increases as an individual's standard of living and income improve. You make more money, so you buy more expensive things. It creates a specific type of frustration. You put in the hours, secure a high-paying role, and still feel the anxiety of barely surviving paycheck to paycheck. You cannot earn your way out of this trap. Escaping it requires a mechanical fix to how you route your money, rather than a singular focus on increasing your top-line salary. To diagnose the problem, we have to look at the math. A mentor figure named Professor WiseOwl visited the laboratory to analyze the situation. Professor WiseOwl is an elder academic who studies the economic habits of the local jungle residents. The standard formula assumes salary minus expenses equals savings. This fails because it relies on human willpower to preserve a theoretical leftover amount. The corrected wealth formula alters the sequence. Immediately subtract your savings from your salary, and expenses become whatever is left. Paying your future self first forces a psychological shift. Your daily lifestyle automatically adapts to live within the remaining balance, completely bypassing the need for daily willpower. To execute this new math, you need a rigid, emotionless system. DrMonkeyMan built a machine called the AutoSave-O-Matic 3000. It is a customized, automated banking tool designed to instantly route incoming deposits. The mechanics are simple. You log into your bank and set up an automatic transfer. To build wealth quickly, DrMonkeyMan set his AutoSave-O-Matic to instantly divert 50% of every deposit into a separate account the moment his paycheck cleared. The first few months require an adjustment period. You have less accessible cash in your checking account, meaning you have to pass on spontaneous, discretionary purchases. But over time, the long-term result is the gradual, invisible accumulation of a substantial future fund. A future fund is a dedicated savings and investment portfolio, restricted from daily withdrawals. Automated systems provide a permanent solution to overspending by removing the temptation from your wallet entirely. The true value of this system becomes clear when disaster strikes. A violent storm ripped through the forest, striking the laboratory and physically destroying the equipment that generated his livelihood. Normally, a massive, unexpected expense like this triggers immediate panic. Your primary source of income is threatened, and the repair bills are due immediately. But because he had consistently diverted half his income for months, he simply tapped into the automated future fund he had been steadily building in the background. He used those cash reserves to repair the physical damage to his lab and even upgraded his drone prototypes, all without taking on a single loan or accumulating debt. The ability to absorb life's inevitable disasters without derailing your long-term financial trajectory is the ultimate value of building a cash reserve. This proven blueprint for stability spread to others, becoming widely known as the monkey method. The monkey method is a colloquial term for automatically deducting a massive percentage of your income for savings before touching any discretionary money. The action required is straightforward. Log into your bank account today and set up an automatic transfer to execute right before your next payday. Limiting today's impulse buys acts as a strategic payment toward future security, providing the liquidity needed to face a crisis without debt. These automated savings function as financial armor, protecting you from a volatile world far better than any leftover change ever could.